my wicked past, the horrors that I have unleashed. The mystical seal has been broken. The city sleeps, unaware of the grim dangers that are rising. In the Stygian, unlit streets of this place, the crawling evil appears. The sunless dragon stirs within, bound and sealed within my blood. Another bleak day is about to dawn.
It's still raining outside, the lonely rain of my dark heart. No one can protect the city except for me, for I am Character Originalis, the dark vigilante of revenge. As I wander through the uber-dark landscape of darkness in my angsty loneliness. Time to enact the ritual. Come to me, the sunless dragon.
In the dark blackness of the shadowy streets of Los Angeles, the Chaos Magicians stalk the night to practice their dangerous craft. The disappearance of the Witch King created a power vacuum, weakening the already fragile non-aggression pact between the major Chaos Magic street gangs. At this delicate time, Even the slightest upset could throw the chaos magic world into chaos.
What? No, not now.
Nothing personal, kid.
What happened? Where am I?
Listen up, punk. What the hell do you think you're doing? You can't summon a gun soul dragon in the middle of public like that. Don't you know what would happen if the other chaos street gangs had noticed? Huh? It's like you set off a nuke, lighting a beacon declaring open war between the major factions that would upset the tenuous balance of peace, resulting in apocalyptic conflict.
What is this? Who are you?
Ha! You must be pretty new to the chaos magic world if you haven't heard of me. Listen up, kid. I'm Fedorian Gray. You're lucky I saw you first. If you don't know about me, you probably don't understand the danger you're in right now, which means you're useless to me. But that's about to change. No doubt at this moment those thugs are converging on our previous location to figure out what happened. We need to hurry and get to a safe place so I can explain everything.
I had no idea the situation was that bad. But what does this have to do with me?
Are you dumb? The tentative peace of the chaos gangs is a cold war. Without knowing the capabilities of their enemies, they're afraid to attack without an assurance of victory. Also, with the large number of opposing forces, the declaration of open war would drag all sides into a brutal, multiple-front combat. Summoning a gun soul dragon like you did will be seen as an outside force making an act of aggression on the shared territory of the gangs, which will cause them not only to seek and destroy you, but to finally turn on each other to fight for control. Getting as far away from there as possible was the best possible move. Just what is it exactly you were thinking of doing back there, huh?
In my deep sadness, I attempted to channel the force of the sunless dragon to cast an ultimate spell of darkness across the city to erase the memory of my wicked past and finally move on from this grim life of atrocities.
Ha ha ha! I guess you really didn't know about the Chaos Street Wars. Listen, pal, that kind of spell looks so suspicious. Listen, kid, all chaos magicians have their tragic or sordid past, but you can't forget it or try to hide it. All you can do is move on and do your best to keep fighting. I can see that you have power, but you lack refinement. I caught you completely unaware during your ritual and took you down with a single weak attack. That's why I've brought you to this desert for training. Now show me what you got, kid. No! Stop!
What?
I already told you, you can't just summon a gun soul dragon. Haven't you ever been in a fight before? You never start with a final attack. That kind of thing requires too much setup. It's too slow. It leaves you open to attack. It reveals your secrets and weaknesses, and it attracts too much attention. You need to learn to control your power in a more precise ways. Let me see your amulet.
I don't have an amulet.
Wait, are you telling me you summoned a gun soul dragon back there without an amulet? Is that even possible? Even so, that kind of power is useless if it can only be unleashed all at once. Let's start with a basic psychic attack. Try to throw that obelisk. A quick learner, I see. You may have the ultimate talent. Where did you acquire this power?
It all started one day in my vile past, when I was but a wretched child. One terrible night, after watching anime, I dreamt of my torturous past life incarnation. 800 years ago, I was the fearsome executioner for the king Triskaidekavius of the Grimskull Empire. One day, after my 10,000th beheading, the reverse sun god, Antipolo, bequeathed to me the dark and depraved power of the sunless dragon.
That is an interesting story, if it is true. Antipolo is revered by the Dominus Underground Gang as one of the 8 great pirate gods of the chaos magic world. Now that I have ascertained your power, we must train you to use an amulet and harness your gun soul properly. But for that, we're going to have to visit an old friend.
But why are you helping me?
Listen, kid, I've got a plan to save the chaos magic world, and you might just be the man to pull it off.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, yes. Here it is. Someone very powerful has been here. Finally, an opponent to give me a fight worthy of my strength. I await your return, mysterious stranger.
And so what do you want?
Anastasia, it's me, Fedorian. Don't you remember?
Fedorian. I can never forget. After the destruction you caused at my sister's wedding, I would kill you myself if it weren't for that damned painting. Christianity has yet to recover from your obscene act.
You can kill me anytime.
As if I would lower myself to scratch my name upon that horrid thing.
There's no time for that now anyway. We need to hurry and get this kid trained to use an amulet and get back to Los Anubis ASAP.
An amulet? I can't just pull one out of thin air.
Please, we need your help.
Why should I help you? Who is this brat?
Fedorian, what is she saying?
It's true. Once upon a time, I was just a punk loser kid like you, until I got abducted by the gray aliens. They took me deep within the halls of their ship and subjected me to experimental surgery, implanting the gray alien's psychic gland within my brain and mechanically augmenting my nervous system with a hyper-alloy combat chassis to increase my reflexes and agility to nigh superhuman levels, making me the first gray alien human hybrid cyborg. It was then that I was taken to meet Final Thor, who explained to me his plan for mankind and imprinted me with deep MK Ultra programs. They also used arcane, deep space, gray alien sympathetic magic to paint a mystical portrait of me that would absorb my wounds. It took me years of arduous shadow working to undo all the false memory implants and overcome the sleeper activation triggers to finally regain my autonomy.
Okay, listen, kid. If you don't know how to use an amulet, you'll never survive. Don't you know that the world is at war? Not just the Chaos Gangs, but the nations of the planet as well. Even now, the United States of Everything is sending dozens of squadrons of mechanized combat units to the borders of Super Asia. And on the secular level, the evil corporations wage a war of poverty and manipulation against the masses. In the discipline of chaos magic, we train our soul to be a gun, to fire the hypersigilization of our will into the manifest universe by manipulating the force known as ghost energy. And every day, as you go about your life, your body sheds ghost energy into its surrounding atmosphere. And this is a natural process, like sweating or breathing. The problem is that ghost energy is a substance and a device that transforms reality.
That's right. Most people bumble through their lives unaware that their untrained gun soul is leaking ghost energy everywhere. They just react to the world around them, projecting the same stimuli they receive, and as a result, they get stuck in the same patterns. Even with a well-trained gun soul, your body still projects ghost energy as you go about life. This is why we use amulets to absorb and control this excess energy. Chaos magicians take control of their destiny by shaping the ghost energy through the art of hypersigil magic, which was given to us by our blessed Saint Austin Spare.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh no, it's too late. It's the Psycho Children Gang.
Without an amulet to absorb the excess ghost energy, they tracked you by the smell of your leaking gun soul.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. We're gonna have to fight our way out of here. With your kind of power, that's gonna be a huge liability.
What do you mean, with his kind of power?
Didn't I tell you? This kid summoned a gun soul dragon in the middle of the city.
And summoning a gun soul dragon? Without an amulet? That's impossible.
Good work, boys. Let's hit him again. We'll shake them out of their birdcage.
Looks like you kids are having fun. Mind if I have a try?
Lavos. We would be honored, sir.
Thank you. Maximum style.
Don't worry. I'll release my gun soul dragon and wipe them out before they...
No! I already told you. You release your full power, every would-be chaos gangster will come running. They'll be able to sense you as far away as Super Asia. No, we have to defeat them using as little magic as possible. Anastasia, you hit them from above, while I use my gray alien ninja reflexes to sneak behind and...
Wait. If this kid is what you say, he may be the answer we've been looking for. This is too important. There are tunnels under the cathedral. Use them to make your escape.
But what about the amulet?
And you'll have to see Old Tom. Only his 4D servant could forge an amulet that powerful.
And what about you?
I'll hold them off.